President, I want to offer my warmest congratulations to President Trump and Vice President Vance. There's a sense of optimism today in Washington as we turn the page on the past 4 years. And I'm looking forward to working with President Trump and Vice President Vance in the coming months and years to build a bright new future for our country. Our priority here in the Senate for the next few weeks is getting President Trump's nominees confirmed so that he has the team that he needs in place to deliver. We've already been hard at work on that. Last week, Senate committees held hearings on 12 nominees. On Wednesday, we held hearings on a total of 6 cabinet nominees, the most cabinet confirmation hearings in a single day since 2001. And I'm hoping to begin floor votes imminently. I'm excited to vote to confirm a long-time colleague, Senator Marco Rubio, as Secretary of State this week, as well as former Congressman and Director of National Intelligence John Ratcliffe as head of the CIA. Both of these men will bring a renewed focus to restoring American strength, knowing that the surest guarantee of peace here at home and in other regions of the globe as well is a strong and prepared America. More confirmation votes will follow, and I will work to have the President's cabinet in place in the very near future. President Trump and Republicans have been given a mandate by the American people, and the President needs to have his team in place so that we lose no time in delivering. Mr. President, along with approving President Trump's nominees, Republicans are hard at work on our legislative priorities. Among other things, we're focused on extending tax relief for American families, lifting burdensome Biden administration regulations, building up our military, and securing our border. The Senate took an initial step on border security this past week with consideration of the Lincoln Rally Act, which hopefully will pass the Senate today. This legislation will ensure that illegal aliens who steal or assault a law enforcement officer detained by Immigration and Customs Enforcement instead of being allowed out on the streets. I'm looking forward to getting this legislation to the President's desk. Mr. President, when I was elected Majority Leader, I talked about my commitment to empowering members and restoring the Senate as a place of discussion and deliberation. I think we achieved that this past week. We've had an extended debate on the Lincoln Riley Act with multiple amendment votes already and one more scheduled for this evening. And we passed Senator Cornyn's amendment with a strong bipartisan margin. I'm grateful to Senator Katie Britt, author of the Lincoln Riley Act and manager of the bill, for all her work, and to Senator Budd for his leadership on these issues. And I'm grateful also to Senators Cornyn and Ernst for their amendments to further strengthen this legislation. Mr. President, before I close, I want to mention the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas agreed to at the end of last week. This agreement is due, in no small part, to the unequivocal message President-elect Trump delivered to Hamas and the world after his election, and above all, to Israel's unwavering commitment to crippling the terrorist organization that has dedicated itself to wiping Israel off the map. 33 hostages, women and children, the injured, and those over 50 years old will be released during the first phase of the ceasefire, including the 3 hostages who were released yesterday. The rest of the hostages are scheduled to be released over the next 2 phases of the ceasefire, and their families and loved ones will continue to wait in agony until they are safely home. It is intolerable that these innocent individuals have been in the hands of terrorists for more than 15 months. And I want to underscore the absolute imperative of the return of all hostages as soon as possible. Hamas should be on notice that the United States is watching and that we will not tolerate further delays or further aggression. Mr. President, I want to again offer my warmest congratulations to President Trump and to Vice President Vance. I look forward to all that we can achieve together, and I pray that God will bless their new administration.